went to hug him. It was a very brilliant.
Bro, hey.
Hello. Okay, let's talk about Portugal. Yesterday we nearly got a surprise. Like a shock. Ronaldo missing the penalty at extra time. Like, you feel me? And Diogo Costa saving the penalty in a row.
That's a history for him too.
So far, best keeper in the comments right now.
So far, best keeper. Spain has considered only one goal.
Bro, so far.
So far. No, NK's argument is also legit point to me. Looking at the Spanish team, just 90 come from Athletic Club, conceding just one goal.
Just
I
one
think
goal.
You might see one goal, but how many saves?
How many
saves? Your defenders might be good. You get it.
Sometimes the keeper, they say
Costa was outstanding with that save, that last minute save.
Exactly.
That's Esco guy. I don't know. Charlie, I'm very happy Chelsea didn't go for him because we are having Nicolas Jackson playing similar football, and yesterday you have a clear chance to just end the game. And Charlie, I don't even want to hear that Chelsea tax on him again. We don't need another Nicolas Jackson.
Pepe was really fantastic that night until that particular mistake.
I think
you get me?
They were so obsessed and desperate for a goal.
Yes.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
The Portuguese. They were so obsessed and desperate.
You see, every free kick
that's what.
Yeah, they centered the goal around Ronaldo. So even a set piece that Bruno Fernandes would have done better with that set piece. They will just leave it for Ronaldo because he's the Ronaldo we used to know.
Sometimes they change their set piece tickets because Ronaldo can be taking set piece and missing them all the time.
Yeah, they need to change.
Exactly.
They need to change. But I
Bruno Fernandes is good. If you are giving what's the name? This man's still guy. Bernardo the chance. I mean, he scored a free against Real Madrid in the Champions League.
Wasn't.
Don't get me.
I think with free kick. The Portuguese side.
They have so many free tickets, but because Ronaldo is Ronaldo, that's why they
always be the one. And yesterday though Black saved that Ronaldo penalty and that would be play. I was expecting that he might save it. He just left the night for.
Black was fantastic. Let's not.
Yeah, he was very fantastic. But going on to the penalties, I was expecting maybe 1 or 2 saves.
I don't think you should blame him. You just have to applaud the penalty takers.
Yeah. That Slovan side, they are not good penalty takers. I don't even know when they are about to take the penalty, their composure, everything shows that he's missing the penalty, and clearly he will miss. The first guy, he frowned his face like he's about to score some.
No,
I'm not gonna lie, the pressure will go there your top. The third person, I know they blame him. I don't think we should blame the third penalty taker.
How could you lose 3 penalties on a row? The penalty I've seen people lose is maybe one play, the second one lose, or maybe the first taker might lose, and the second or third will score, or something like that. But 3 on the row of Charlie. They have so many things to do.
There's always a first time for something, so it's normal.
All the same, history was made.
History was made.
History was made though, but yes, to jump on the goal and things.
So still Ronaldo has no goal.
Yes.
And he has most off targets in it.
Yes, 18 followed by Lukaku 11. Lamine Yamal.
Let's talk about the top scorers and the news right now. The Georgian striker is out. The Slovakia striker too is out with 3 goals, and I think he's left with Jamal Musiala with 3 goals.
Bellingham 2.
Hurricane 2.
Yeah.
And Kai Havertz has
2 or 1.
He scored in their first match, penalty and penalty.
Kai Havertz 2. So with the routes England are using, do you think they can make it to the final?
Who are they playing again?
Swiss.
Switzerland.
That
That match would be a match of players playing on the England side and coach playing on the Swiss side. You can see,
It's like
you can see that the Swiss team, though they are not much players that you can talk about. You could talk about Granit Xhaka having a fantastic season with Bayern Leverkusen, Akanji with Man City, and Imbolo has been very good too, and Jan Sommer too. But apart from that, you can't mention a player, though we have seen a player like Ndoye playing very well. But you see, you can't. So it's all
when it comes to defense, I think they've played for a very long time. Rodriguez,
Shaqiri today is
Fabian Schär.
Fabian Schär from Newcastle.
Shaqiri is not a 90 years player, but when he comes in, I mean,
He always delivers. He's very good at what he does.
Okay. So let's talk about this match. France, the goods. Mbappe meeting his role model in Idol. How do you guys see that?
it's going to be a fantastic game. I mean, full of individual brilliance. Mbappe, Ronaldo, Kante, knows. I mean, it's going to be a fantastic game. We just hope the best wins.
Do you think Mbappe is meeting the expectation you had from him
So far.
Not yet. The max way can't worry about
the nose injury.
Is it a max?
Yeah, the max they wear, no. They worry am because some balls they are. If you all know Mbappe, I know go talk much. PSG versus Real Sociedad, second leg. You see the ball is cold. So you see say Mbappe they lack something. The max, me, it be so always at the top. The max they worry am take off. You get some opportunity. Just shoot the ball. So me, be the injury aspect. It be this nigga, what be name, this Nigerian guy, Osimhen. Said that be say like we're pregnant. Normal way, but the max way is
scoring.
Yes.
Osimhen the max. Let's not get it twisted. Fashion.
Fashion form.
Yeah, say
more of a trademark.
More of a trademark.
But you see, Mbappe won. The warrior for real.
I think this is the first match, first international match Mbappe is playing alongside. They've played before. Saudi Arabia played with El Nasser. I think is that Muslim Brotherhood thing that led to Damas. Now we might see a better Mbappe and a more improved Ronaldo playing themselves.
They played at the UEFA Nations League.
Yeah, I think last
year. So this be
last UEFA Nations League they played together.
So this is their second international. I'm expecting Mbappe to deliver and Ronaldo watching a kid idolizing. I think he might up his game and play.
Portugal will progress to the next stage.
Portugal will beat France.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
You can't bring in Tchouaméni. N'Golo Kante is a boss on his own. But bringing in Tchouaméni, I go fit talk say Vitinha be better pass track.
When it comes to when it comes to setting stage at the tournament, I don't think player vibe they need.
And they talk about family.
I mean,
it's about teamwork when it comes to it's about teamwork.
Teamwork,
individual brilliance will help, but teamwork beats individual brilliance.
Cristiano no go. Say make Mbappe can't score.
Cristiano Ronaldo is not a defender.
Exactly.
No, you wouldn't let Mbappe score. You go talk something to the boys.
Bro, it's not about talking, it's about you performing.
This is the stage
it's about you performing.
When you say I get a penalty, I know like success. So
if Ronaldo has his day,
he will score.
Exactly.
If Mbappe has his day, he will score.
Here lies the key. Watch 4 matches of Ronaldo in these Euros. And there's nothing exceptional.
He's got a mindset stuck in his head that I need to score. I'm in daring mood to score.
Okay, I wanted to ask you all this question. Don't you think that thing too is bringing England down with Bellingham? It's like he's been losing possession and all this stuff. thinking he has to, his obsession and desperation for a Ballon d'Or. He's always thinking about Ballon d'Or.
I mean, in some ways, helping Bellingham, in some way or in some extent, is helping Bellingham because he's performing. You can't take that thing away from him. Do you get me? He's performing. 2 matches in 2 man of the matches, 2 man of the match awards. No, how many?
3 matches.
3 matches.
4
4
matches.
matches with 2 man of the match awards.
2 goals.
He's performing. You can't take it away from him. Even though sometimes, I mean, he misses and all the media is on him trying to
crucial moments
that he's performing.
Scoring a goal at a very crucial moment, I think he wins a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
He wins a Ballon d'Or.
Performing. He brought down Madrid spirit.
He wins a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, you can't see, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that criticism coming from his own country of England, it starts with his head. So whenever I get the ball, he's just proving something that I need to do this, I need to do. So he play more of an individualistic than playing as a whole team player.
And I think the coach playing him as a number 10 is also, I mean, somehow a problem.
Yes, it's a problem.
So what do you think he should play?
Or probably like you get to pick out number 9 for it.
So you are suggesting him playing who should play the tempo?
It's been a minute since
or Phil Foden
an English player would
at the number 10, relax, at the number 10. And Gordon will stay at the right side, Saka will stay at the left side. Do you get me? So maybe Bellingham, Rice, will be me through midfield.
It means still Bellingham is playing at the number 10 role.
No, it will depend on the kind of formation.
Exactly.
Playing 2 defensive midfielders.
Like, it will depend.
Bellingham is playing defensive midfield.
Nah, you mentioned
Kobe controls the game. Forget about everything. Kobe controls the game.
But
Has the ball.
I think he lacks some creativity. He's not that creative. He doesn't give some thought-provoking passes. Like he doesn't drive the ball forward.
As we know him, he controls.
I think that's what the English team is lacking. Somebody who drives the ball, who crucial passes, thought-provoking. Like,
but Bellingham has not been doing that. He's not been playing. The Bellingham passes we've been seeing is just short-range passes. Play for me, I get the ball, I play for someone else. I run into space,
give me the
get
ball
the ball, shoot, maybe score, probably miss the chance. That's the Bellingham we've been seeing.
Bellingham is not. You can't compare Bellingham to Bellingham is not a very bastard, but he's a game changer. When he's in the game, and it's time for you to, have a goal that is really important or necessary. So
it's been a minute since an English player won the Ballon d'Or, I think. So
he will eventually.
So they are all in support of Bellingham for him to win. That's probably why he's not been subbed.
They started this.
Yeah, the English PR is has been really working for him. When you comparing to the Spanish PR, you see the Spanish PR has been working on Vinicius Junior,
and that one,
the home country support has been favoring Bellingham.
They started this at the second round of the league when Bellingham was playing for Madrid. The second round of the La Liga, that's when they started.
And him
for Ballon d'Or.
Coming on to this series, he had a very great start as compared to Vinicius Junior. I think it's Vinicius.
He was the La Liga's best player.
Vinicius Junior's rating for the Copa America at their first match was very bad. But Jude Bellingham outshined Vinicius Junior. Comparing the first games, both of the players play for their respective countries. So I think that Bellingham and Vinicius, they are right now. I've not seen a player.
Everybody is likely to win. Bellingham, Vini is likely.
But I'm not forget say Toni Kroos and Dani Carvajal.
Dani Carvajal,
okay, forget about that.
Performing.
Toni Kroos,
but when it comes to the Ballon d'Or race, it's not a factor.
But let's not forget that if Germany and Spain after the match, if Germany advanced,
if Mbappe was performing or is performing like how we expected him to, he would have
taken a pole position.
In the rankings. But realize the case, it's not up to his game. Like I think he needs to up his game. So let's talk about the Germans and the Spanish. I think
that's the quarterfinal, right?
That's the quarterfinal. Another
Germany and
massive
Spanish.
game. Another massive game. This should have been a final.
I've already said on numerous occasions that Germany are hosting and winning this tournament. And
It's possible.
let's
There is a
come here
possibility.
on the next episode. You guys all will just agree to me on that because them playing the ball, it's
Exactly.
not they are not
Germany's playing very
playing
good football.
individualistic game.
Team play.
The team play is working. Jamal Musiala has been very brilliant.
Very brilliant.
The young chaps that is being looked at, and he's been always upping his game, improving match after match. He's been.
How do you feel about
Very
Bellingham Musiala comparison?
Bellingham Musiala comparison? For me, Musiala will always be ahead of Bellingham, in my opinion. Comparing of the years, they both
Any day, anywhere,
and
anytime.
the games they've played.
Jalaba.
Because when you are comparing even individual trophies, Musiala won the Champions League before Bellingham.
How do you feel for the champion?
He won that
2020.
that time that they got this Madrid player, James Rodriguez side. No, he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing.
Exactly.
He was in a
active
team.
football. He wasn't active in football.
He was in the Bayern team.
I don't
So
think-
he
I don't
won
think
the
this
Champions
is-
League.
I don't think-
it's not a factor.
You can't say that.
It's not a
Mariano
factor.
Diaz will tell you he has
Yeah,
won
one
Champions
time.
League.
Even
with Real Madrid.
Hazard even
He's
won
in a team, he's
Champions
won
League
it.
as well.
Mariano was playing. He was playing in the
Mariano
Champions
Diaz
League.
wasn't
He
that
played some
good.
couple
He
matches.
played.
You
He played
understand?
against
But
Roma.
still
He played
comparing
against Roma.
trophy wise, Jamal Musiala still won the Champions
He
League
has won,
before-
but he
before
wasn't.
Jude Bellingham.
But he wasn't.
Here lies the case.
Playing.
Bellingham is in the ranking.
If you are not
Here lies the
playing and
case-
you are
here lies the
included
case
in
where
the
Bellingham
squad,
is in
when
the ranking.
a trophy
He's in
is
the ranking of a
front
Ballon d'Or.
so-
So we now, I don't think that argument
It's needed.
is needed. Bellingham is ahead of Jamal Musiala
For
because
real.
he's in the Ballon
Race
d'Or
for
ranking.
To
Ballon
you,
He's in the race
it's
for
how
Ballon d'Or.
everybody describes it. What
It's not. It's facts.
I was
It's facts.
recently I was watching a documentary about Pelé, and it's not Pelé, it's about the World Cup, and there's this player in their team. He was included in that Pelé lineup.
Yeah.
His name is Garrincha. He had a teammate from Flamengo saying that Garrincha, though Garrincha I didn't even know that Garrincha guy before he mentioned him. He said Garrincha plays better than what Messi and Ronaldo is playing. So when I tell you Jude Bellingham, Jamal Musiala is better than Jude Bellingham, it's my opinion.
Yeah.
And I think
We have long
nothing
decades
can
to go. They are
erase
both young,
someone's
yeah.
opinion from his mind.
We have more beautiful football to watch from them. So
Yeah.
let's just keep it that way.
We will have their conversation for a very long span because they both has been excelling. They've been very good.
Okay. So, what are your predictions?
That their prediction.
Yeah, the prediction on Spain and the Germany.
Switzerland. Okay, Spain and Germany.
Okay, let me talk about this
It's going
first.
to be a tough match.
Let me talk
Alright.
about this first. Let me talk about this first. I think football fans have always been criticizing Kai Havertz, but he seems to be every coach's favorite.
For example,
It's not about German team. When it comes to Arsenal, when it comes to Arsenal, Thomas Tuchel, like the German national team.
I don't know. They see something different about him for real. Like
What is so unique about Kai Havertz?
I don't see any uniqueness in him. It's just that he's a player, as you said, loved by coaches, but he has nothing to offer. When you have a player like Fulkrug, though Fulkrug Havertz has more taking on players, but Fulkrug is that direct striker, more of a striker like Erling Haaland. He's very direct. As soon as he get the chance and he's standing in a very nice position to score, he will shoot the ball. But here lies Kai Havertz. He just pass the ball around and eventually he will lose it with an attempt of scoring that goal. So me,
Kai Havertz.
he has not been unique for me. I don't know.
Kai Havertz didn't start as a typical number 9 striker.
He was a wing, attacking
He
midfielder.
was attacking
He was
midfielder.
an attacking midfielder.
Eventually, when he went to Chelsea, getting to Arsenal, he developed to adapt to the position of a striker. So as time goes on, he's still adapting. Do you get me? But why coaches use him?
How old is he?
Mainly, he's like
How old is
24,
Kai Havertz?
24 or something. Yeah.
He's very young.
Mainly to my what you call it, opinion, I think he's like, I don't know how to put it, but he scares defenders in some way. Do you get me? He's so fragile. Do you get me? So you don't want kind of crazy. Do you get me? Exactly. That's what I feel about it. But talking about the German number 9, what's the name? He's a typical number 9. Do you get me? Like Lukaku, Harry Kane, Dems. He'll give you the goals and stuff. But in terms of some petty set pieces that you need to win and get a game win over it, he wouldn't give you. And let's not get it twisted. He's also prone to offside. Yeah.
If I'm to be the coach for Germany for their next game, I wouldn't start Kai Havertz, to be honest. In my opinion, I wouldn't start Kai Havertz. I wouldn't start Fuku over Havertz. Any day.
In your opinion?
Fuku any day, in my opinion.
Fuku came on as a sub and scored a goal, equalized against the Swiss.
Fuku he's having 2 goals.
No, he hasn't a goal.
Maybe he's scoring the first goal.
Yeah. He scored an offside goal.
No, he scored a goal in their first game. He came from the bench. He was subbed on.
And he was subbed on again.
And he got an equalizer against the Swiss side. So he's a very good player.
Okay, there's level with 2 matches for the round of 16. That's Austria meeting the Turkish and
why is that Alaba not playing?
The Netherlands will be meeting the Romanians. That's surprising. I think the Romanians so what's your take? What's your prediction on that? Romania
looking at where the stages and then the competition is, Netherlands is a favorite for me. Yeah, I see
Netherlands.
Yeah,
Sure.
It's not about the competition, about the game.
About the game. But talking about the competition, we all know
favorite competition right now.
Romania with the Romanians are the favorites.
They are underdogs.
He's
not talking about the whole competition.
The whole competition.
He's just talking about the
match,
and then
the development they brought in their previous matches.
And they even top their group. So you can probably say it's okay yet.
Romania is playing against who again in this?
Netherlands. Yeah. They played against Belgium. We all see how they played for the
I think they have a chance of advancing to the next because the Dutch team hasn't been so convincing to me.
As we know,
Netherlands looking at Memphis Depay coming onto the game.
There's
not been adding anything to the game.
They play.
It's not been started.
Yeah, I don't know why. That guy in Ankasano, forget him. Hobby name. Ronald Koeman and Kasani, all the way from Barca.
So,
I think the Dutch team just died with that golden generation they had with Van Persie, Snyder. That team died at that point in time. Right now, you've not been seeing that
they play ball stuff.
The Belgians.
The golden generation is almost
2018.
Yeah, it's almost done, but you still have players that played for that generation in the 2018 World Cup, still represented the Belgian. Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku, Carrasco coming on. Vertonghen played. Yeah, they still have about. They have Azevedo is on the bench in this tournament, but he played during their golden age in 2018. So the absence of some players like Eden Hazard, you see, Torgan Hazard hasn't been a loss.
Company.
Yeah, Vincent Kompany hasn't been much of a loss to the Belgian team because they have much players playing. Thibaut Courtois was called. I think
he's out.
He was called. It's a problem between coaches and captaincy, and it's a whole lot of saga.
Time on our side. So your predictions on the Austrians and the Turkish game.
The Australians and the Austria will qualify.
Austria will qualify.
And Anatovic had a goal too. He will score today.
Anatovic they missed chances pass.
He's been missing chances.
Well, I'll go for the Turkish. And rooting for Madrid star, what is called?
I think it's becoming a debate between Adagule and
Adagule is far better than
No way.
far better.
In your opinion.
Far better.
Lamine knows how to
Control the ball.
on the
Deliver.
ball. But when it comes to finishing, like
And that will give you
That
that.
final decision.
Exactly.
That makes
Exactly.
I think he's had a couple of clear big chances.
Ada is a
that are very-
playmaker.
But he couldn't. So with that, Adagule has been outstanding. He's been outstanding, superb, like with a couple of assists. He's probably the best youngest player in the tournament.
That.
Youngest player.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the youngest player to assist.
Youngest player to start.
oh, he's performing. He's
He's
performing. Can't take that
I
from
think
him.
his goal scoring ability needs to be improved.
Exactly. That's
He
what
needs to
it is.
improve.
Okay. Let me start from the one of 16 with the English playing the Swiss. Your prediction on that? Your prediction? Like the Swiss will probably beat
They go score in here.
3 Lions of England.
Yeah.
Yo, hosts. Your take on that?
3-1
3-1
against Swiss.
against Swiss.
Swiss will give England a very tough game, but at the end of the match, England will progress.
England will progress.
Swiss will qualify.
With
They
the
go
French,
score in England.
with the French and the Portuguese, your take on that?
Ronaldo will go. Ronaldo will go extra time.
Ronaldo going out of the competition,
He will qualify. Ronaldo will qualify.
making a progression. Okay, what's your take?
Maybe
Tough match. You end up
Mbappe
going
then.
to penalties. And eventually,
I never expected penalty shootouts
From
from
Portugal.
Ronaldo.
from
The
Portugal,
Portuguese are doing this.
you never expected it, but I mean, it happened. Football is football. So, but talking about France and Portugal, I think it's going to be a tough match because two big teams, you get me, and putting everything aside, individual brilliance is going to affect the gameplay. And let's not get it twisted again. France are favorites, in as much as Portugal are favorites. But per Portugal's previous game, they had a tough time. France's previous game hadn't been an own goal. I think it was going to be a tough game for them. You get me? I don't think they have even scored a natural goal for their past two games or so.
Open play penalty.
Yeah, open penalty or
penalty
own
on
goal.
Two
Exactly.
goals for the French.
So I think it's going to be a tough match for the both of them, but eventually through extra time and penalties, Portugal won France.
Portugal won. Portugal. Is it because of their keeper?
Well, it's a factor.
Has been superb. Like,
It's a factor.
Yeah, you
Their
can't-
keeper is a factor. But I mean, the spirit they carry along is, I mean, it's so exceptional. At some point, watching the game yesterday, I almost lost the weekend at home. You get me? But Charlie, football is not all about playing. There are more things in football. You get me?
True. Okay, thanks y'all for coming. Thanks for your time and your opinions. You feel me? This is where and how we draw the curtains. Thanks y'all for watching. I'm NK, and we'll catch you on another episode next time. See you.